This week, we are going to add a little flavor to an otherwise dull and dreadfully uneventful section of trail. Kyle decided to spice it up by adding a fun and speedy long and low, fully equipped with legit water drainage and a kicker that splits the uprights. To give it a more natural look, tree logs will be used for much of the base and then topped with a few layers of dirt to give it a proper riding surface. The first order of business is to widen and level out the entrance with a slight angle towards the rider's left. This will give a smoother approach and help guide water away from the takeoff. Well, shit. To begin processing the logs, Kyle must strip away the bark and outer husk. The bark of a tree is what retains the water as it travels from the roots to feed the upper branches and leaves. While all wood will eventually rot, bark will trap moisture in the logs, which will lead to growth of fungus. It will also act as a condominium complex for insects to live, all of which will speed up the log's decay. With one log done, Kyle can begin the laborious process of debarking the rest of the wood for the build. Before assembly of the kicker can begin, it is necessary to install the water drainage runoff pipes. This will allow for the water to flow under the jump, minimizing any pooling at the base of the transition. Using a sewage drain pipe that he cut in half, Kyle will dig a trench that is angled down from the entrance point, allowing gravity to assist in drawing liquids away from the riding area. Figuring it out as he goes, Kyle's immediate plan is to secure the bottom log to the ground as much as possible. Drilling holes through the log with a 12-inch long auger bit and driving a 2-foot section of rebar through both ends was the best idea he could come up with, and it was an idea that worked surprisingly well. To act as a guide for the upper logs, Kyle secures two 2x4s to the bottom one. He will then repeat the same process as before, but this time, he will use 10-inch sections of rebar, 3 on each level, and stagger them across the length of the logs. To our disbelief, this turned out rather bitchin'. With the rest of the logs in place, Kyle uses a chisel to create a better joining surface for the upper logs. These will be used to retain the dirt and need to be secure to achieve a proper packing for a legit riding surface. For extra security, rocks were hammered in between the lower logs, acting as wedges to keep them from shifting around. With the rest of the logs secured in place, and several layers of dirt added, Kyle has made an executive decision. By shaving down the upper log and giving it a smoother transition to the dirt surface, it will greatly reduce the chances of getting bucked. Going over the bars will ruin your day, but doing it at speed is a proper bitch. For the final touches, Kyle will dig a trench to help aid in water drainage. To assist in water flow, he used flexible pipe that he cut in half. This will help guide running water under the kicker and away from the riding surface. Now time for the fun part. Everyone knows how YouTube works by now, so if you enjoyed this build, smash some buttons and type some shit below. If we offended you and you would like your time back, then make sure to press the dislike button twice in an aggressive way to get your point across. Until next time, stack it and pack it, so you can grip it and rip it.